Alrighty guys, welcome back to another stream where today we're going to be lowering down the music very first thing into 28.0. Okay, so today we're not going to be doing something majorly complex. We are just going to have ourselves a bit of fun and hopefully that'll be all. Now what I'm going to do for my own sanity is turn off well actually there's an option to turn off game music. I guess it's going to go off in general. Okay, so we're going to create ourselves a prison today, guys. It's not going to be something too complex. It's going to be a male prison. Colors are all fine. And what I want to do, really, is try and just build a prison in which we can have ourselves a little bit of fun. That's number one. And number two, experiment with doing a supermax, highly secure environment. So that is my plan. Let me pick out a shepherd. This is going to be the difference though. This prison, more specifically, is going to be super easy because we're going to have no supers, nothing like that. Fast walking, nothing like that. Where's the option? Doggy doo-doo. Oh. Where is the option to make it money plus? It must be in this bit. I must be an idiot. Enable tools and cheats. No. Just unlocks research, unlimited funding. Escape plans, options, prisoners to attempt to climb over the walls and try and escape. Yeah. We won't do staff needs. Don't need to do that. Temperature events. What's event? Add challenges, unpredictability. Sure, we'll do events. Fog or wall. I'm not going to do anything like that. Right, we'll have gangs enabled. We'll have them set to legacy. Dynamic reputations, that means gained at a slow rate. We'll do low. Weather intensity is down there. Plot type, I might go with a desert for a bit of fun. Starting funds, I really don't care what it is. Will make a difference, and the world size is going to be large. Okay, then we'll go to mutation and we're going to have a look at this. So I want really just one thing. All reputations exposed. Okay. That is all I need, all I want. I'm very much happy with the way it's set up right now. There's only one thing I'd like to change. If that's even an option, really. So how do I change your uniform if there's not an option there to change it? Oh, it means as in if I click on this, we'll go with future uniforms. Okay. In the future where a prison has unlimited funding. Yeah, that future exists. Right. Oh, I've done it wrong, haven't I? Okay, now. Create. Do it again. 1, 2. Oh, no, we haven't done it wrong. We can just go into, yeah, we can go into negative. Right, okay, so what I want to do is the land. Have we unlocked all the land automatically, or do I need to go and buy it? I'm gonna assume I need to buy the land, obviously. So, with that said, we're gonna buy the land. Now, we need to quick build some offices, and they need to be some bone basics because I don't want to do it too complex. Let's see. Office. I'm going to place them down in this corner. And the one thing I'm going to do intentionally is have them facing outward. Okay. Those are just there. Simple enough. That's fine. Right. Intake wise, I want to close intake. I do want to do legendary prisoners at some point. Death row at some point, but supermax is what we can do for now. We want to please the prisoner and reform the prisoner. That in itself is going to be insane. So what I want to do in these next 2 hours is take in a small group of 5 inmates, have enough guards and enough snipers and armed guards, and then some de-escalation work, and we want to just test the model as it is. And if it isn't stable at that point, then we know something needs to change. If it's stable, that's the key thing. If it's stable in the prison, then and only then we can loosen our load, let it, you know, be as it is. So that's what I want to do. I don't think it'll be the biggest issue on God's Green Earth, but we'll see. With that said, let's see. So we got our offices built. I want to hire the following, right? So I want the warden, the chief, the foreman, and the accountant. Okay, that gets me bureaucracy, right? I want to go in here, and they're all approved. Okay, so I can now purchase land. That is brilliant. Yeah, we'll buy it. We'll buy that. And I guess we could buy that, but I feel like buying the one over here. But I'm going to keep that actually aside for now. Okay, so what I want to do is basically have a wall, like everyone does, and I'm going to have them build this instead of me blabbing about it. A wall that goes all the way around. Let's just get myself, say, 50 workers on this. Should be enough to build a wall. So we're gonna do an electrified fence on the inside, non-electrified on the outside. Right. Build our wall all the way down to there. Come on, all the way up to here. And the idea of this wall is just to ensure that they don't go running nowhere. Now, we're gonna focus on these back corners over here first. If I was to build a 9x grid, which would mean the inside is an odd number here, I could then get a guard tower, which is the wrong area. Have one like that and one like that. For some reason it just doesn't look normal. What if I intentionally make the thing a little smaller just to cover a little less? Maybe like a 6. Okay. This is me experimenting with the actual ability to guard this prison at this point, in a sense. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then we're going to need doors. So let's get a door for this, and it's got to be one that can really handle this. Great. Large keypad door. Because it's a futuristic prison, so I don't see why not. I mean, come on. What's going to happen outside the yard, eh? Right. So they're building this lovely wall. It's going to be the greatest wall ever. Don't know who's ever said that before. Jesus. Welcome to politics now. So let's do that. Control left click to make a priority. Yeah, I just did that on a larger scale and it didn't like it. I think it likes it dragging from outside the map. Okay, that's fine. So they're building this over here now. And then what I want to do, really, is have like a moat that just goes like that. Okay. And in theory that should be the best thing in the area, but up for debate. I'm going to hire 10 gardeners for now and 10 janitors for now, and they can keep the place clean while I'm not necessarily giving one, to put it lightly. Right, so our giant wall's getting built. This corner up here is the most defended point, So this is going to act as my template area. Right. So then what I want to do is have this wall just be a symbol. It's going to go as far as the water does. That's fine, right? As for you, you're going to go all the way down here. Okay, that's fine. That gives us like an idea, right? Then what I want to do is have a walkway of 4, giving it an extra gap where those snipers can kind of see if someone's being brave, being bold, being an absolute moron. And if I was to have a nice little room on each corner, a 9x9. Okay, and we do those two like that. Maybe I should do it like this instead. Okay. And then have our 9x9 room repeat. Do a double here. And then a single there. Okay. And then have that loop down and then back around and back to here. How are we looking? I like it. They're building all their stuff when I'm designing all the new areas, really. Right. Don't know where it would be, but I reckon if it was going to be somewhere, it'd be there. Was I one off? No, I was dead on the ball. Nice. What does all foundations look like? Oh, okay. Cool. So all foundations, you just tell it to put the foundation down, that's fine. So we're gonna have like these separated areas for this entire prison. And I don't want to make it too complex, but suffice it to say, I think this area here should then have a divider that runs all the way down to there and then chop a few off to keep with that plan there. Okay, so all I want to do now is replicate this on this side. 9x9, double space, 18, hang on, what am I playing at? It's not double space, 18, 9x9. Okay, so then I got this nice open area and I intend on that staying open. So we'll do a nice yard for them, right? Nice big yard. Okay. And then as this pathway is the connecting link, we'll do that. Now in theory, this should actually be a wall here. Okay. And so should these be doors at that point. And then here, I want to do the cell block in theory. So we'll do a rough measurement for now, and I don't want to build that yet. So we kind of get the idea of how big that's going to be. I want to build a replica down here maybe and then have an idea, but I'm reckoning that I want to, you know what, if I build my bit down here on planning, okay, it won't be that big, it'll be a 6x6, I think, yeah, and then those connect, that goes down to here, Bob's your uncle, boom. Right. How big's this? 84 from that to that. Okay. $84. There we go. So then I feel like I can give it another 10 on each. We'll do 15 on each because it's quite small. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then have a pathway that can loop right through just for now, just to design it out. Like so. And then we got this area here, which will be a, oh, shoot. An interesting dilemma for me in a moment. Right. Back to designing you then. If I do that, then I've kind of got a way to isolate that as well. We do that as well. And make this a junction here. Right. Sure that this monstrosity is then cut up because it is a monstrosity. Build a wall to there. And then to there. Okay. Then this entire bit's kind of, you know. Hey, how you doing, Wesson? Welcome to a bit of planning with Dan today. Building a nice prison area. So I think this is going to be, it's going to be a control area, right? So I'm going to add an extra precaution to this section. Okay. Because I'm going to let it access the outer wall area by some silly miracle. What I might actually do then. Okay. Hang on. Isolate that off, right? Have the door run through here and through here. Or even better, hang on. The door that adjoins you two won't be there. I'll do it like that. Yeah, and then this is the connection. Right. Double doors here, just extra precaution at that point. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 fail safes between a convict and the outside. Wall's decent, but they can still tunnel. They still can tunnel, yeah. I'm not too phased by those numbers, that sounds pretty reasonable. Right, let's actually get to designing this cell block. Now I don't want to overpack it, but I do want to get, say, I don't know. I actually don't know. Don't know how many inmates I want to put in this prison necessarily, but let's just design it like so. That gives us 7 a row. Right. Just indulge me. Let's see how many a row we can in theory get. Okay. And then say I did this, and then this, and then this. So I got a bingo. Right, we got room in between. So let's do that. And I've still got this kind of gap in the middle. Okay. I have an idea for said gap. I think I'm going to make it a more open area on each side, yeah. So I reckon, right, if I was to build a block 5 and 5. So what have you been up to, Weston? Anything interesting? We do that. What are we looking like? Not the greatest setting that. Let's actually put that aside a second. Right. Say we do 4, let's say we do 5. Say we do 7, let's say we do 3, right? Those are my increments. If I do 3, I then have a wall. Okay, and then we have a pathway of 2. 3, wall, 3. 3, pathway. 3, wall, 3, wall. Okay, meaning I could do 3s. Right. 4 wall, pathway, 4 wall, 4 wall, 4 wall, pathway, 4. I gave 3 there, I gave 4 there, add, take, add. So it can't be an even number, so 3 and that's ruled out. This is 5, this is 5, 5, 5, 5. That gives me 8. I can add, take, hang on. Take, add, take. Okay, put it this way. I'm gonna do... Shame you can't do upper floors in these. Otherwise I'd have a floor that goes up overlooking it. I'm sure they've probably considered making that as a game dev. Right, do 5, and then 5. Where's the middle in that? It's 20. So then I need to do by... I'm never going to get an unusual number if it's always equal. Could have, in theory then, the gap of 3. Okay. I'll do a line there, and then another 5. Space, gap of 3, which is that. 5, and then a space. So that's how we're going to do it. So let's draw out our walls. Prisoners in this unit are going to be real happy. Victims won't be so much. And they figure out how much we spend on the perpetrators of a crime. Or the government. Won't be surprised they won't be happy, but the idea is damn reform, not torment. Much as a victim might wish their perpetrator was tormented. Idea of a prison is to reform. That's why it's called a penitentiary. I'm probably preaching to the wrong crowd here, but anyway. I'll leave my views at the door on how we should reform society. Nobody came tuning in for it. Oh, bingo, this actually works, because then I can have a pathway that's separate, isolating them. Okay. And even if they're isolated, they're still going on the same corridors. No matter. And then we'll have you run out to here, like so. Okay. And we'll stop there for that. That gives us... Do a wall like that, a nice communal area here. Boom. 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 Okay. So you face this way. You face that way. You're here, 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 here. I want to balance out the numbers so that this one hallway in the middle isn't overloaded. And I think those numbers are reasonable enough that if a riot breaks out, the isolation's pretty much on my side. If there ain't no isolation, then that's the big issue we'll run into. Okay, doors there. We'll have some sort of work here, some sort of work here, and a giant canteen bit here. So I think now's the time where I want to get some concrete. And I want to build the actual building without doing anything too complex to it. What I will also want to do is get a futuristic door, a keycard door, which I believe allows the guards and inmates to track using belts. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, while that's happening, let's go into the yard. And the same logic's going to apply. I want a gap around the edge of 4 for the sake of argument. So we'll have some of the weight machines there. I'm going to just do that briefly. Can't be bothered doing the drawing on it. Okay, followed by maybe a phone bank. 8 phones. 4 phones, that's better. And then we'll repeat that on the other side, and then we'll have some extra obstacles or whatever the inmates want to do. I don't want to make them look like they're in a zoo, but you know, they kind of are. It's like the animal kingdom, evidently. You know, you got us, the big gorilla, them, the tiny porcupine that thinks it's big and tough. Kind of the way it's laid out. Right, so that's laying out great. We've already spent nearly $500,000. And we haven't built a prison yet. Got a couple of walls and the foundation of a building. Which probably actually be the price that building would cost to build, plumb, and furnish. In theory. I want to bet this building's going to cost us a boatload. So, inside of here... I actually like that. So some of these actually have... Okay, cool. So we could in theory do some color coding of the building. That would actually be kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Let's be nice on some of our inmates, right? Okay, we have a glass wall here. And a glass wall here. Okay. That's the best wall for supervision. Arcade wall, oriental wall, burgundy, cushioned. White wall, tiled wall, brick wall, slum wall. Hedge. Stripes. Electrified fence. Put that in there, that would be a pretty interesting way of dealing with inmates. Okay. Let's go with the white wall. Although that will drive some people insane, actually, now I think about it. Reclaimed wood would be nice. So we'll do some reclaimed wood. Okay. Like so. And in fact, what I could do is have this be an outside area that's boxed in. But then it's a weak spot, because how do you get to it? Because what I'm thinking of is having windows, right? You want to keep them relating to society, but I have a feeling that that's going to be a nightmare to maintain. However, where possible, I'm willing to do it. So what we could do is have it be water out here. Yeah, have water, allow birds to bathe there, them to see the birds, them to be like, ooh, pretty birdie, ooh, and get all attached to a bird for however damn months they're in here. Warden statue. If that's gonna help the situation in here, I don't know what will, eh? Right, guard a villa. Okay. Maybe I should have built one of these, because look how big that is. Compared to this, that's pretty oppressing. Increases the line of suppression in that area. Okay. Interesting. Costs 4 grand too though. 4 grand is a boatload. Whereas this we can do. Earth shelters from the weather. An island would have been great, right? An island would have been great. But we're not on a damn island, and I'm convinced we can maintain a bit of security without being on an island. Probably insane though. Let's see what we can do. Right, back to designing the cells. So we got this nice wooden reclaim wall, and I'm gonna... Okay. We're gonna do the wooden walls like so, and then we'll have some windows on these here. Yep, so we'll do wood along the whole thing. And there. And then have a few windows. So, we'll do a nice glass window on each one. Maybe let the I'm joking. Maybe let the prisoners look at each other at night. That'd be grounds for a few complaints. And I don't think I'd blame them. I think I'd be on their side if I started putting up some stupid stuff inside their cells. What I do think, or more reasonably what I do believe, is I shouldn't have to give them. But anyway, no, I should have to give one, but then again, they are there for a reason. They're not there because they were the nicest members of society. I'm gonna do a red or an orange door. No, we'll do a red door. Okay, meaning the highest level of care must be taken. Okay. Ooh, wrong side. You're facing this way. And then yous are going to be facing that way. Might as well put these in before I have to worry too much on this middle bit. Right. A double gate like it's a park? Are they joking with me? Honestly. Go build him that so we can get out. The bloody clown. So did I build... No, I want to know about the door. Yeah, keypad door. I'm happy with that being a keypad. The rest I don't think should be a keypad. That might be insane though. I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, you can do yeah, I don't want to do inmate prisoner burials, but yeah, you can do that. Right, here's what I want to do, right? Each cell is going to need a light bulb. So I start with a light bulb. Okay, let's go into here, put a light in. Nice in the middle. Could be funny and add a wall light, you know, but no. Then what I want to do, briefly, I might, is have a camera on the corridor. I think a guard going down will suffice. I don't know how safe it's going to be for a guard in this section though. Because I preferably don't want them walking in front of a door. However, powers that be, eh? I'm not gonna go into that. If the guard has to go in front of the door, he has to go in front of the doors, I guess. Right. Fire extinguisher, rat trap. Okay. Indulge myself here a little. We could do that like that and then have them conveniently suddenly on water. Shame you can't do two in one grid. You know, two lights facing out. Advanced searchlight. Interesting. Video call booth. A router. Telling me I need a damn router so they can get in and out of places? Tracking item equipped to prisoner range can then individually check. Goes on the wall? Oh, glass. It could go on glass. Here's what I'm going to do. We'll put one on each end there. And one on each end there. And then we'll have an extra one like here, probably. I never considered that before. That's a whole new system to me. Sake of symmetry, just do them there. Right. Medical box. Tracking menu. You're gonna be joking with me at this point. Okay. Back to in here, right? So we want really electronics. Let's see what we can kind of give in him, mate. I gave them a TV. Okay. Give him a TV and a chair. Let's start with that. There's a TV, there's a chair. Then they're going to need a bed. Now, I don't feel like being Captain Inhumane, so we'll give them a nice comfy bed. Then they need a cleaning area, so we're going to need... I'm going to go into plumbing for this. Shower head and a toilet. But I'm willing to be nice on this and go that and a sink and a mirror instead. Followed... But let's do it this way. This goes here and a shower head here. Sprinkler can also go where the light is, I guess. Okay, entertainment, we've already got the TV and that, so I probably need football table. That's kind of cool. Probably gonna go with a radio next. Then we'll have an office desk here. And what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to assign this to be a cell just so I can kind of see what we're at. Toilet's not in yet, that's fine. Okay, logistics and room quality. What are we missing? No window. Bookshelf, a boombox, outdoor window, large window. That's interesting that I can't build it there, but I suspect it's because there's that in the way, maybe? It's the TV. Okay. Dismantle the TV real quick. Let's get ourselves a large glass window in. That's going to allow the guards to see into the cell without having to go in, and also give the prisoner a little bit of privacy without having a toilet. Not the TV, is it? Hold on. The damn Wi-Fi. If we get rid of that Wi-Fi and that fixes it, I'm gonna admit we're gonna be a little back. Yeah, we're building a prison. We're designing a very, very high-tech complex prison for a bit of fun. We're not doing any challenge or complexity to it. We're just having a bit of fun here on the channel for today. It's nearly Christmas. I thought we'd have a bit of fun and not do anything too complex. Okay, so we now need to do the routers again, because evidently they're going to get in the way. Who would guess it, eh? The internet's getting in the way. Dismantle that. So they were okay where they were, annoyingly enough. And sell you. Sell you. You know what? Build me a TV. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? We're at a nice 7. 7 out of a 15. Right. We're at a 9 now. Okay. Shower head is a +1, but it's not green. Bookshelf, a pet bird, a soft pillow. You know what? You know what? Here's your damn soft pillow. Here's your pet bird. You know, I'm not going to be that mean to the bird and put it next to the crapper, but here's the bird in plain view, just in case they were abusing the poor thing. Don't know how I feel about putting birds in cells, but I believe actually it's good for inmates. I'm going to give them a punching bag so they can chill a bit when they get a little annoyed, you know. It's fair enough you get angry. I'm going to put that in the set. No, I won't put it in the center, but it's the side. There's a punching bag. How are we looking now? We're at a 10. Now we're at 11. They need a bookshelf. So here's the deal, right? Bookshelf can go in between that. But will that obstruct the guard's view? I don't think so, because it's going to be one of those smaller ones, but okay. It's not going to be like a giant museum-esque bookshelf. If anyone pictures that way. So, Wassam, what have you been up to, my friend? I did ask before, but I believe you weren't present at the time. So we got the bookshelf yet to be installed. Okay. Got a TV in there, but it's not counting the TV. Which is a little interesting. It's because it needs electric. Fair enough. You know what I'm going to do while I wait for stuff to get installed? We're going to get some electrical wired up. So the electrics are going to go like so. Into the hallway, don't need that there. Into the hallway, down to the end of the hallway. The piping, it's going to be a little bit similar, but it's a bit simpler. Gonna go like so, through the door, into the hallway. Once in the hallway, it's gonna get, with irony, put down the hallway, shocker, and then tuck onto a central line. Now I'm a little concerned about having central lines like these. However, I sense I don't have an option. Although, this might as well be its own central, but then they could dig into... Oh, sod. This gets less and less easy, doesn't it? Let's entertain ourselves. What if we do it to there, see how much it can reach, and then we'll build in how much it can reach, and Bob's your uncle. I believe it's 20. 25 or something stupid. So it should reach a fair bit, then we'll measure in once we're confident that's an issue. And for the fun of it, we'll put the water pump right here. And even more fun, we'll get the power out here too. Right. And we'll wire you up. We'll link you via that. I just want to see, you know, how it handles that. Right. The room quality, we're at 13. If the TV turns, that makes it 14. If the water for the shower turns, 15. If the toilet turns, that's possibly over. I don't think it will be. So what I need now is just a simple painting, possibly. No. We need a canvas. And that's it. So you can get out of bed, you can fold that up, lean against the wall. Got your nice little pet bird, if you want your pet bird. Got a punching bag. Can set that real quick. Nice simple room, nothing in the middle. So when the guard looks in, he can see you watching TV with an unobstructed view, or he can see you doing whatever else you're doing. So I think the canvas is overkill. So once that shower turns on, that should be 15 out of 15, so pretty decent. Not too surprised that the electric is at capacity. Right, let's have a look at water. How far are we reaching? It's doing pretty decent actually. So if we build it into about 7 meters in, that in theory should actually be a good amount, but I reckon it's going to have to go in a fair bit more, and it's going to be far worse up here. Yeah. Okay. Go build me that a bit quicker. How many of these we need? Build me another 3. I feel like it's actually going to get there a bit quicker than it need be. Is it really pushing it one at a time? It is. How unfortunate. Okay, have it run into the block itself, and that literally connects the whole damn thing. Wow. Shocker. If I do that, will those actually connect is my next question. Doubt it. Strongly doubt it. I kind of hope they will, but never know. Let's see. Let's just see. So where's our guys at? What I'm going to do? I'm going to intentionally build a long line of pipe. And another one. Gonna wait a minute. Anyone has a chance to move. Delete that. We've now got 345 piping. Gonna build another long line of pipe. And then another one. I guess there's some piping is why I'm doing that. And then we'll do the same with electric, because you always want it in stock really. You don't have to be waiting on deliveries for that kind of stuff. Okay. That's fine. We got all the stuff in we need for that. Okay, so the cell now we look at it, isn't going to get water to here. It's surprising it's getting it to there though. We don't need those 2 pipes. It'd be a waste of money. Let's not do that. Right. So that is the furthest cell, meaning this has to be going quite far in. My instinct says to me, have the line go in the middle. this here would be the middle. Okay. That is where we're gonna have this actually go. And then that way it can go away. Although that gets them closer up there. So I'd rather it go where it is, yeah. I'm a little concerned about it. I'm changing my mind. Have it do that. Because I can then contain it over here to be in the inner lining and not the outer. So that's cool then, that helps us a little. That's our actual line. This gets dismantled. Priority, please. And then that gets built. Temporarily we'll link that there. That just gives us a chance to see how it would work, in theory. And then the prisoners are only exposed to a little bit of escape line in 4 cells instead of the entire section necessarily. Even though there's a wall between them and it, they're always going to be digging anyway. So that won't help them dig out anyway, at least. Unless you're down here, in which case it will help you get up here, but beyond that it won't. And I kind of wish that with the piping, that if you were digging into the pipe, the water would turn off or start to be a bit faulty. Therefore, you'd have to diagnose the pipe in that section. That would be my dream. However, it's not going to be the case for a while, so even if they'd make it a thing, I doubt they will, but I believe that the pipe who gets affected should have an issue. Right. And what we can then do, actually, now think about it, is get rid of those 4, because we don't need it on that whole stretch. Right. We just, those 5, sorry, 6. Because we just need it to go up to here. Hunky dory. Right. So in theory, actually, the water pipe that does that does the same up here, therefore, ergo, we can get rid of a few of these. Boom. There you go. That cuts down the escape distance even more. It can be even more, but I think that's pretty decent. Doesn't get them any further, but it does help me secure them in this one block. Right, with that done, I then wish to go towards the power, reconnect that to whatever extent. And this room is now done, so what we can now do, ideally, is we go into planning, quick build, we go to custom, get our cloning tool, and in theory we want to just duplicate this. Yep. 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 And then actually we can do the same up here rather perfectly. But it is convinced it's blocked up here. Don't know why. Anyway, this says it's not enclosed. That's because the wall's missing. No bed, no match. Oh, shut up, game. So you're complaining you're not enclosed. Okay. Let's get the reclaimed wood and do that. Get the reclaimed wood and do that. That. And then build that. Okay. There we go. And because I'm OCD, I'll end up duplicating this over here. To make it the same. Build all that quicker for me, guys. Got a lot of deliveries incoming, a lot of stuff to be built. So I might just temporarily just do that. That will give them the quickest way in possible. And if they can get in quicker, then great. Because then they can build quicker. If they can build quicker, then I have no issue. Right, 2 walls getting demolished, that's fine. I'm going to replace the walls anyway in a bit, so it's not the biggest issue on earth. Right. In theory now then, we have 5 cells according to... 4 cells already according to this. That isn't the total number. In total it's going to be 12 plus 10, 22 cells. 22 cells isn't too bad. I might make it 20 just for the sake of simplicity, but I don't know. 22 men on this block, small canteen. Nice little area here, 22 down here. However many in the middle. The question is, yeah, how many in the middle, right? I don't know how many are going in the middle. That's my honest answer, I really don't. And not knowing how many are going in the middle is going to make a difference. Because I theorize it's not going to be too many, but theorizing is one thing. Knowing is another. Oh, there we go. Built a few walls there, nothing too complex. I'm a little confused why they got a hole there though, but I guess it's just something stupid. And oh my lord, are you joking with me? Don't think it is. Right. Delete and delete. Perfect. How are we looking? Right, they just need the plumbing in and the electrical. They've got the electrics, and I'm a bit of an idiot because you don't need to run electric cable into cells. It just links up like so. It's the plumbing that won't automatically just build itself. Let's just do that real quick. Okay. And even though that link's there, we'll still do it the same way. And even though my instinct says actually going this way and down would give more length. I keep changing my mind on this. It's gonna have me execute myself in my own prison, ain't it? That's the final time I get a chance to change my mind on something. And what I'm gonna do, for the love of God, is hope that the connection here won't be as affected. How far out can... It's the end one that's going to be the pain. It'll be a pain, but hopefully not too much of a pain that we can't handle it. Right. This is just simulating us having this connected. If I was to build you into here and you into here, what would that look like in theory and practice? And to demonstrate this in a proper way, I'm going to disconnect you. Do that. In fact, get rid of those. Just build me a line there. That still need deconnecting. Or disconnecting, I should say, not deconnecting. Okay. There we go. It's going to dry up. Yeah, that's fine. That's its full coverage. Okay then. Right, so this actually links up perfectly fine. Didn't think it would. Okay, so we can link those two like that. That would give them their connection. We can get rid of the central line here. That would be fine. I guess the power grid a little less to worry about. Actually, it wouldn't even affect the power grid piping. I'm being an idiot. I'm thinking that. Unless it was heat powering. My brain. Powered heating on the pipe itself, it wouldn't affect it. Okay then. Right. 6 cells. Pretty decent. Pretty messy. You know what we need? We need proper storage. Now, I'm willing, really, to build some storage local for this for now. And I'm gonna place it just here, right? I'm gonna do 5 by 25. Nice simple storage, nothing big. They're going to come over, grab all this, take it out to here. That's fine. Right. What I want to do is go into the custom build. Okay. And I want to go into here. I want to rotate you with the R key. In fact, I don't even need to rotate you. That's fine. Indulge me. 2 more on this hallway than on this hallway. I hate whenever I do. I do because I don't think of dumb stuff. Right. If I was to... I kind of want to do this, I kind of don't. Oh shit, you guys can hear my fan this entire time. I didn't realize. Sorry guys, I didn't realize you could hear that. What is wrong with the mic? Oh. Let me actually get that up. Okay, turn on monitoring. Okay. We can increase that. And we open up ring gate. Can raise it back up a bit. Perfect. And that in theory should solve it. I'm not hearing the fan. I want to see if the stream does. Might be calling from a different source, but it is audible. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't realize you guys could hear it. So that's pretty fortunate. Okay. Let's just, for sake of building, let's do that. Cloning, quick build, cloning, clone. Okay, that's fine. I love how our storage is just suddenly full. Right, so our storage is full, which is okay. How long have we been going for already? We're going for an hour. I feel like this is one of those projects where we take breaks in between a building. So what I'm going to do, we're going to take a quick break from this. And we're going to play some COD now. And then when we come back, we'll have a bit more fun. So we're going to call it a break here. So guys, as always, I hope you're enjoying the stream as much as I have. I've actually enjoyed it quite a bit. But I think we're going to go into Call of Duty and live stream now in a moment. So I will see you guys on the Call of Duty stream in about 10-20 minutes. Stay tuned, guys. See you in a bit.